What's up, you guys? This be your boy Scotty, and happy Memorial Day. And this is another vlog of the Basketball Wives. And tonight is the finale of the Basketball Wives. The show just went off like 2 hours ago, and I'm fresh from watching Single Ladies and live tweeting. I've gotten plenty of people on Twitter asking me, am I gonna review Single Ladies? I'm gonna review it this season. I did review it last season, but I stopped in the midst of it because I really wasn't, I had lost interest. So, when I stop reviewing certain shows in the midst of the season, I lose interest. But before I go into the video, which is probably gonna be short, I'm just gonna go in and get out because I really don't give a fuck. So before I go in on the Basketball Wives, I just want to send 7 special shout outs to my 7 biggest fans, okay? First off, I want to send a special shout out to Jamari. He's a Lil Kim fan, and he always tweets me all the time, and he's very loyal. He's one of my biggest fans, so shout out to Jamari. Number 2, I'm going to send a special shout out to Aaron. His name is Mr. Respectfully, I think, on Twitter. He's another big fan of mine. Love and adore him. Number 3 is Dominique. She's a big loyal fan of mine. She tweets me during the when I live tweet during the shows or whatever, and always showing me love. Number 4 is Tamika. I want to send a special shout out to her as well. She's another big fan. I really don't have to let y'all know that they're big fans. I just need to just call their names right. And as a matter of fact, it's 8 people that I need to shout out. I missed somebody when I wrote it down, so I wouldn't forget. So I'm finna go back on Twitter and look at my mentions because she asked me right before Basketball Wives had gone off. So hold on for 1 second. Let me remember her name because I forgot her name. I didn't write it down. For the 5th person, her name is Samantha. I just looked at my phone. Her name is Samantha. I want to send her a special shout out. She tweets me a lot as well. I want to send the 6th person is Yashi. She recently tried out for Bad Girls Club 10. Hope she makes it. Special shout out to her. And she also has her own YouTube channel, and I need to provide the link because I didn't do it the last time because I had forgotten about it. The 7th person, Dietrich, he's been a fan of mine from the very beginning, and he always shows me love, always. And the very last person, last but not least, his name is Justin, and he's on my Facebook friend list. We be chatting through Facebook chat all the time. And he's a very big fan of mine. He's always been there, always riding for me, whether I was in the right, whether I was in the wrong. So I really appreciate him as well. So, those are my 8 fan shout outs. And, like I always say, I always appreciate my fans. I love my fans to death. And if it wasn't for y'all, I would not be at 900 plus subscribers. So I would like to thank y'all for always supporting me and always giving me the strength. Even when I'm sick, even when I'm tired, even when I'm not even in the mood to do a video, y'all are the ones that push me to do so. And I'm doing this for y'all because y'all been riding with me since November 2010. And y'all gonna keep riding with me. So if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even be sitting in my kitchen or right now in my bathroom or in my bedroom or outside or in my mom's car or anywhere if it wasn't for y'all. So let me get into what I'm here to do, which is talk about Basketball Wives. First of all, this all starts. It begins with the ending from last week when Jennifer and Evelyn when Evelyn tried to talk to Jennifer about the things that had been transpiring over the last couple of weeks, and Jennifer walked off, and there was like a little verbal argument. So then Shaunie decides that she wants to go in and talk to Jennifer, and clearly Shaunie is basically annoyed by the situation, just like everybody else is. Like, they're both not really being adults about it. Jennifer proclaims to be an adult, but she's not. I mean, Evelyn claims that she's trying to be an adult, which she's not. They're both going in on each other on Twitter. Neither one of them are being adults, in my opinion, because if you're going back and forth on Twitter, then you're being childish. I mean, I'm going to talk about that. I was about to bring up a real life situation for me, but that's going to come up in the Bitch Are You Serious video. Anyway, So Shawnee basically was saying, you know, y'all need to talk about it. The Twitter, the lawyers, the magazines, the interviews, all of that need to, you know, stop or whatever. And you know, Jennifer is basically annoyed by it, and she basically saying that, you know, it's not just her making the tweets. You know, Jennifer and Naya are making the tweets. I mean, Evelyn and Naya are making the tweets. They're making tweets about her, and the stuff that she tweet about is basically retaliation or what the fuck they're saying. And you know, it's just a jumble of bullshit between Jennifer and Evelyn both. Evelyn is outside talking to Tammy and Kenya. Kenya, big incredible Hulk looking ass, wiping her tears off of Evelyn's eyes and pacifying her and this and that and the third. Now, I do want to say this, and everybody really been getting on me about being on Evelyn's side and not Jennifer's, which I could really care less about, because at the same time, I don't like Jennifer and I like Evelyn, but you know, I can call them all out on that shit, which I have done anyway. No need for another explanation, because that's not what I'm going to give you motherfuckers. But the reason why I sympathize with Evelyn is because if you've been friends with somebody for 12 years, there has to be some form of loyalty there. There has to be some form of love and caring there. When Evelyn was out there crying, I sincerely believed that she was hurt because of what Jennifer did, or what Jennifer possibly has done to her, or whatever situation it is. Because to be honest, I think it's way more than about an interview. I think it's way more than about an interview. It has to be more things that's going on to have Evelyn so upset, because I don't think that anybody would be that upset about a fucking interview. You know what I mean? So you know, I just think that it's sincerity for her to be crying about it, because you know, she did say that was somebody that she loved and cared about for 12 years, and hell yeah, if I was friends with somebody for over 12 years, I'll be hurt and this and that about what's going on in our friendship, despite how mad I am. But like I said in the last video, I don't give a damn how mad I am. If I was friends with you, I'm not going to air out your dirty laundry. I'm not going to try to make you, paint you out to be some bad person just because of what you did in the past. Because everybody has a past. I got a past. You got a past. Everybody watching me got a past. I mean, everybody does. So for Evelyn to sit up there and just, you know, spill all of Jennifer's tea about who she fucked, why she fucking, when she cheated. I mean, wasn't you in her ear right along with Susie about fucking with other niggas and doing this and doing that? So why are you gonna try to come for her for doing the shit that y'all was in her ear talking about? Because Jennifer already a damn follower anyway. So all the shit she was putting in her ear about cheating on Eric and fucking around on Eric, she was doing that. But you know what I'm saying? You was in her ear telling her to do it as well, knowing she a follower anyway. But you know, I throw shade at her while I'm talking about Evelyn, but you can't really judge her about her past. Everybody got one. Just because, you know, I do respect you for being honest about your hoish ass past, because not everybody can be honest about that. But just because you are in the open and you let everybody know that you're a tramp, that doesn't mean that everybody has to do it. I think it's really big of you and real and honest of you to do that and let everybody know about the niggas you done fuck with. Yeah, I respect that, but not everybody has that same mentality. You know what I mean? Not everybody has to do that. So I just think that they just need to get over it. Jennifer and Evelyn both, in my opinion, they're both in the wrong. And you know, a lot of people, of course, a lot of people have been saying, oh, you're so one-sided. Please, I'm not one-sided. I'm not going to keep explaining it. I just feel like they're both wrong in the situation. Like, most people want to get upset because, you know, I'm sitting up here sympathizing with Evelyn. But if I was sympathizing with the giraffe, yes, I did call her that. If I was sympathizing with her, it will be all good. But like I said, to each his own. This is just my opinion. But I feel like they're both wrong. I feel like Jennifer had to do something for Evelyn to be that damn upset, because the way Evelyn is getting mad and want to fight her and shit, it got to be something way more than a blog and something way more than about Chad Ochocinco. It has to be something bigger than that. And then, you know, the way Evelyn is approaching the situation, it's not really the right way to do it, because if you're trying to approach a situation with a friend, you don't supposed to come in all hostile and all of that shit. So that I don't agree with. I don't think she need to come into the situation like that. But Jennifer being all nonchalant, like she don't know what's going on, which I'm pretty pretty sure that she does know, that does, poke and make you fucking pissed off. Because if I know that I'm confronting a friend and you and I both know what the fuck you done did, I'm gonna get upset too. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? So then, they finally did talk. And it really didn't solve anything. Tammy got some shit to say. And it just seemed like Tammy just wanted to be involved in the damn drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when Shaunie came and told them about, her conversation with Jennifer. Who are you people? Bitch, you just waiting to get your gigantic ass up and try to fight somebody. Girl, sit your ass down. I'm sick of you, Tammy. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to watch you on Wendy Williams. Because I think it's big of you to go on Wendy Williams tomorrow. After all the shit she been popping on, especially you and everybody else on the show, I really want to see what the fuck y'all going to be talking about. But, it's like you want to be a part of the drama. And I honestly think that Jennifer and Evelyn wouldn't have so many problems if they wasn't involving everybody in a business. Like, leave Tammy where she at, leave Shaunie where she at, leave Susie where she at, leave Keisha where she at, leave Kenya, Royce, everybody else that's involved in the situation, leave them where they at. Stop involving them in y'all problems. Because when outside people get involved in your shit, that's what happens. That's why shit never gets fixed. And I think if it wasn't for everybody else's opinions and everybody else's input and all of that shit, I really honestly think that the friendships would be able to be saved, in my opinion. That's how I feel. And I just don't think that, everybody should have had their opinions. Tammy should have kept her fucking mouth closed. So should Shaunie. I can't even say nothing about the rest of them because they really don't have an opinion, because they really didn't have nothing to say. And I also need to involve Susie, because that bitch ain't nobody's friend. Susie's really the only bitch that Jennifer really been fucking with like that. To be honest, because she really ain't been fucking with Tammy and Shaunie like that. She really been fucking with Susie and Kenya. And Susie would do anything to be involved with the little clique or the circle or the mean girl. She would do anything. And that's a damn shame when you're that damn old, you in your fucking 30s, and you rather kiss ass and start shit and do everything you possibly can to keep up drama and to be in a circle and be down with somebody. Are we in fucking high school? Even motherfuckers in college don't even do that shit. Like, what is your damn problem, Susie? Like, did you even have friends when you was growing up? Like, this is the type of shit that people do when they don't have friends. That's the type of shit that they do. Like, they like to do certain dumb shit to be down with the clique. Bitch, grow up. Then you got Tammy and Shaunie, and now Tammy and Royce in their drama. To be honest, I'm looking at it both ways. I think that Royce was right for calling Tammy out on her bullshit. She was right. You don't have to put your hands on somebody to be considered a bully. Sometimes verbal words hurts even harder than a damn punch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes words can cut you deeper than any knife or any box cutter you can find, or any razor blade, or anything you could possibly think about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with Royce for calling her out. And I do also agree with Tammy, because, you know what I'm saying, Royce is a friend of both. She doesn't need to get involved. She just needs to stay neutral. And it does, I'm trying to look at it from both sides. Because, in Tammy's eyes, Royce is only seeing the wrong in what she's doing, but she's not seeing the wrong in what Keisha doing. And it's like she's taking Keisha's side, but not trying to hear what Tammy got to say. So I'm trying to look at it from both sides. But Tammy, get a grip, because now you're getting back over there with bitches that don't even like Royce, and you want to say, fuck Royce, all because she called you out on your shit. Everybody ain't scared of you, Tammy, and everybody ain't gonna kiss your ass. Because truth be told, I don't give a fuck how much I've rolled for you in the past. Let's just be real. When you first came on Basketball Wives, you was all about calling motherfuckers out when they wrong. So why is it that when somebody call you out on your wrongdoing, you want to get mad and say fuck them? If they didn't call you out on your wrongdoings, then they wasn't a real friend. Just because Susie and Evelyn and Shaunie sit up there and let you do all types of shit and don't never call you out for your actions and let you know that you wrong, don't mean that everybody else is. That means that there are people that are your real friends that's gonna let you know when you wrong. Royce is your real friend and she lets you know that you were wrong. It is what it is, so you might as well just get over it. I don't think she was wrong for telling you that you were wrong, because you were. I mean, there was better ways to handle your situation with Keisha anyway, so you can't be upset. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, Tammy. Like, you have really put me out with you this whole season. I was here for you at the beginning, but it's like from that 4th episode on down when you first got at Keisha, it's like been dwindling and dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. Because it was like this. I could understand you off top. But after that 4th episode, it was like to the point where it's really? Then it's going to be a 5th season anyway. And if you do return, I don't know if I'm going to be rooting for you. To be honest, over all these chicks, to be honest, the only person that even got root value is Royce. So then you got the fake 4. They're talking about how things are different now and it'll never be the same and how they miss this and miss that. But you know what? I'm not here for this, because they are rallying so hard for Jennifer and Evelyn to be friends and to talk about whatever issue that they got. But yet, Shaunie and Evelyn refuse to film with Royce, and they refuse to admit what their issue is with Royce. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. And then, you know, Susie, you know, she tried to get Jennifer and Royce to talk, but she just wouldn't even try to get Evelyn and Shaunie. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers are just stupid. And now at the end, Shaunie is being ridiculous in my opinion, because she's sitting up here talking about worrying about what people think about her because of the crew that she hang around. Well, look, you've been hanging around some of these bitches for years, and some of them you just put on the show. So now you want to be worried about your image and worried about what people think when you go into business meetings? Get the fuck out of here. Like, the shit is ridiculous to me. Like, you sit there and let all that shit happen. And I was really on your side for a while, because everybody was blaming you for everything that happens. Like, everybody want to say, why Shaunie isn't stopping them? Why? And I was like, well, Shaunie is a grown woman just like the rest of them are. So why do you expect her to sit here and try to tell grown people what to do? You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was bullshit. And that whole talking to her pastor shit was garbage to me. Like, now you want to leave the bitches hanging because of the this and that. Whatever, like, that's business. And my thoughts on season 4, it wasn't a bad season, but at the same, if you ignore the boycotting and the negativity, it really wasn't, because I stayed glued to my television. I was always watching it. So if I really wasn't glued to my television, then the season wasn't half bad, really. Don't shoot me for saying that. But, you know, this season really put me out with a lot of people. I will say that much. It did put me out with a lot of people. Like, I was ride or die for Tammy. I don't even like Tammy anymore. I didn't like Evelyn for 3 seasons, and now I like her, but I'm not ride or die for her. Shaunie, she just there. Susie, I still don't like her. Jennifer, I still don't like her. I still feel like she the fakest motherfucker on the show right next to Susie, and that's why they hang so tough. Royce is the realest one. Keisha is a scary motherfucker. Kenya is crazy, and it is what it is. So I ain't really got nothing else to say. I'm kind of glad that the shit is over now. You know, I'm glad that this was the finale. These Tahiti episodes were useless. They didn't really do shit on the trip. It was nothing but drama the whole damn trip in Tahiti. You know what I'm saying? Like, they couldn't do nothing else. You know what I mean? Even when they was in Rome, it was drama then, but, you know, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? At least we seen them having fun. Even in Madrid, we seen them at least trying to have fun. They didn't do shit on this trip. So, it is what it is, though. Looking forward to the reunion. And they showed during Single Ladies some form of a clip from Love and Hip Hop ATL. So I'm gonna be riding for that because of K. Michelle, who I talked to on the phone recently. But that's it. That's it for my video, though, y'all. Before I go, I want to send my special shout outs to my YouTube peoples. Much love from KY, Forest Rocks, Closet Freak, The Boy Dash In, Quan's World 1, Devalicious Queen 83, Guys at Brunch, Sweet Additions TV, and Ashley Shy Miller. And that's it, you guys. I'm gonna do my single ladies review tomorrow, and I'm gonna do my Bitch Are You Serious video Wednesday, and I'm gonna try to do it Ask Scotty on Thursday. And if I have anything else to say, I'm probably gonna do my testimony or my perspective or whatnot. So I'm done, you guys. Peace.